Welcome to the Product Management View webinar series. I'm Alan Lebson from FeaturePlan, one of the sponsors of this webinar series, and I'll be your moderator today. I'm very happy at this time to introduce Stacy Menzel, who will be talking to you today about becoming market-focused. How do you change a culture from inward focus to outward focus? When do requirements tools become part of the solution? Where does pragmatic marketing fit in a cultural evolution? In the face of organizational inertia, how do product managers stop firefighting and maintain laser focus on the market? This webinar will present one company's experience in changing focus from sales and engineering out to the market we serve. Stacy Menzel is a Director of Product Management at Business Object within the Enterprise Information Management area. Stacy has more than 6 years of experience in software product management. During that time, she's developed a focused interest in the improvement of requirements gathering, analysis, and review. She's led efforts to increase market focus, improve roadmap planning, and increase the effectiveness of requirement reviews with development teams. And so, without further ado, to speak to you about becoming market-focused, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Stacy Menzel. Take it away, Stacy.
Well, thank you, Alan. I sure appreciate that introduction. I'm very happy to be here today, and I wanted to thank FeaturePlan for hosting this event. The webinars are really a great way to get information out, and I'm really glad you could all be here today. And just the fact that you are here listening to this webinar probably says that you have an idea of the benefits that your organization could get from becoming market-focused. Furthermore, if you've looked into this topic at all, you realize that we're talking about a culture change in order to change an organization from inward focus to outward focus. And if you've tried to change this at all, you understand that this is a complex issue that takes quite a bit of effort. And if you're thinking that, you're probably wondering, what gives me the right to even speak on this topic? Well, I've been extremely fortunate in my career to have been part of a revolution within product management. From about 2000 to 2005, over the course of 5 years, we were able to make some significant changes to turn our company from being very sales-driven into being very market-driven. And so today, you're not going to hear me say that there's a silver bullet. There's no one thing I'm going to tell you that's going to make it super simple to go back and make your culture change within your own organization. But what I can do is share with you the story of this revolution that I was a part of and try to impart with you some ideas that you can take back to your own organizations to help build momentum for the culture change in your own company. So before we jump into the story, let's just lay the background. The company that I'm speaking about was originally founded as PostalSoft, and it was founded by an engineer. In fact, this engineer had a wife who had a marketing company, and she had a business problem that she needed solved. And this engineer, his name is Doug, decided that he thought he could write a software program that would solve his wife's business problem. So he did that, and it worked for her. And after a while, the two of them sat back and thought, you know, if this helps her this much, there are other companies like hers out in the world who would probably buy this software. And that was the beginning of the company called PostalSoft. Now, in the beginning of the company, we reached about $25 million in revenue purely based on this engineering idea because it was a good idea. There was a need for the solution out in the marketplace. About $25 million. At about the $25 million mark, the company was really too large for the founder to continue running. We actually reached kind of a turning point in the company in that we had layoffs for the first time ever, and there was some fear that we were actually going to cease to exist altogether. At that point, the founder stepped back and took a position on the board, and the board brought in a new executive team. When that new executive team came in, they were really a turnaround team. And it was a matter of life and death that we respond to sales very quickly. And it was very literally that we needed to get the deal of the day. We needed to get our new license revenue up. And so very quickly, it seemed really overnight, we went from being an engineer-driven company to being a sales-driven company. It was a very quick swing. And it was about that point in time when the new executive team decided that they would put product management in place. And we were really serving at that time as a lightning rod. There was a lot of tension between the engineers who were used to driving the company and the salespeople who were getting used to driving the company. And so product management was kind of this lightning rod intended to attract all the tensions away from these other departments and figure out how we were going to get everybody to work together and start rowing in the same direction.